Hello back to the channel, I'm here where we play games, listen to music and have fun. Coming back on the nostalgic rewatch series of Primeval. It's been a while, but we're back now. We started episode 5. Last episode was the kind of futuristic walrus creatures that was in the sewers that kind of terrorized people. That they took the black lad, I can't remember his name. So they kidnapped the person, and also they took Abby. Which it was a good storyline for Abby and Connor because it like at the end Connor said the L word, so he mentioned something pretty big, and obviously when they was in safety, he kind of bailed on it, and they were say after. But it's out now that obviously Abby, and we also knew that from the beginning. Uh, but yeah, it's so fun having a rewatch of these episodes. Obviously, I have seen these before, but so long ago, like in my childhood. So it's so good to watch it with a fresh pair of eyes, like when I'm a bit older, fresh pair of eyes. And yeah, I'm remembering stuff as I watch it, which is really fun. And I also remember some bits of it anyway, because I did watch it quite a bit when I was younger, so I do remember bits. But it's just fun to have a watch from start to finish, from the whole series, because it just deserves it. It's such a good series. But yeah, we also at the end of the episode we also found out that Leek is working with Helen because Helen was in the car with Leek, so they are working together. So yeah, let's just carry on with it. Let's have a go. There is no subtitles, by the way, not on these ones. I guess it's like too early, so there won't be any. Maybe I don't know. I have tried, but I just can't find a way to put them on. So what a dad, top notch dad. Yeah, top notch dad, literally. And her mum passed away. I hate parents like that, man. Fucking hell, grinds my fucking gears. That'd be my dog. Actually, no, she's quite good. My dog's quite good off the lead in like a park area, but honestly, if she sees a squirrel or a cat, she's gone. So why did it like? Could it sense the anomaly? Brave girl. Really brave girl. You think? Jesus, that would be terrifying. That would be terrifying. I'll give you that. I feel bad for her. She lost her mum, and then her dad's acting like that. I know it's probably hard on the dad as well because he lost his wife, but you can't be acting like that. kind of ripping it up. This thing is really like unreliable at the minute. Yeah, that's weird. I thought, that thing should be going off every like. Yeah, I mean, at least. I mean, they pointed that out really quickly. Like they found out it was spyware on there. I like the music. Yeah, I will admit you did run into a boat. You ran onto a dead end. You knew he was chasing you, and you ran onto a boat. Didn't seem like the smartest thing in the world. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa, jeez. Wow, still we want to be at our own engagement party. I think they look amazing in two different ways, though. I mean, you wouldn't want to have sex with a velociraptor. Yeah, not in the same category, I don't think. Guy's heartless. Oh yeah, heartless, man. I'd be like, you do it. Not listen to you. Yeah, that's not gonna like out. Wilhelm scream again. So many so many screams. That same scream that they reuse. That was smart by her going to the rocks. That was smart by her. And then again. How did you get back? Probably. How did you get back? Like, how do you know where the anomalies lead to? I don't get that. I get it, you know where they are, but how do you know where they lead to? Just turning him. I honestly agree with Stephen about the anomalies need to be like a public thing. I don't think keeping it a secret is a good thing for people. I really don't. 'Cause I'm gonna pause it here. I'm gonna pause it here. There's there's just some reasons why I think like I just think if everybody knew about the anomalies and knew what they were and what could happen, they could be prepared for it. And then they could call somebody when they see one. They know not to go near it. They know not to go through it. They know not to. That girl who went walk through the anomaly knows what to do and who to call. And I just think it worldwide it would be easier maybe, but then you would be causing mass panic. I do understand that, and there will probably be some people who would take advantage of that and like try and like maybe capture the dinosaurs for scientific purposes and stuff like that. So I do understand that as well, but I just think you would like save so many lives if some people out there did know what to do and who to call. Uh, so yeah, I don't know about that. It's a tough one. Also, anomalies would be opening up all around the world, wouldn't they? Anomalies would be opening up like all over the world, right? So surely that anomaly detector would be going off like every minute. I don't know. Okay, let's go. 10:11 is the time. You're out of time, mate. Just hook up. A really big drainage pipe. I mean, at least the dog made it out. At least the dog made it out. Hey, you never know. It's probably prehistoric dog. Yeah. I love you. Yeah. Tell her. Walk up to her right now and tell her. What do you? What are you gonna think you'll be doing? What? Go out of Abby and Caroline at the same time? Like what you think you're gonna be doing? Honesty is important in these things. You're not being honest, Stephen. You need to take your own advice. Be fucking honest with Cutter. Don't judge a book by its cover. There you go. Good job you made it like tired. It's a human. Go. Let's do it. I like how up that Stephen was. Just keep in mind, Connor said a few bug size. Yeah, those things are freaky. Those things are really, really freaky. I'm not gonna lie, they are a bit bigger than bug size. They're like dog sized bugs. And that's like a horse sized bug. Yes. That is so bad, Connor. So bad. Don't dump someone by text. Just being a fucking jerk. That's an actual dick thing to do, though. Well, because you've been a dick. Oh, okay. Ah. She's. I thought he was her real dad, but she's not even her real dad. That's no excuse though. And he says that he was trying his best. You were not trying your best, pal. Don't give me that. I will admit they're both being really untrustworthy at the minute because Stephen's not telling Cutter about Helen, but Cutter's not telling Stephen about they're being watched and the detector got hacked, and he's seen this guy like 3 times by now, so they're not being that trustworthy with each other. Um, and I get it from Cutter's point of view because you don't know who to trust, but I feel like you can trust your oldest friend, you know. Yeah, they didn't have a good time. I I actually agree with Steven there. You know what? Like when I was younger and watching this, I kind of didn't agree with Steven. I thought he was being just a little bit of a jerk. But watching it now, I feel like I'm agreeing with Steven a lot more than I am Cutter. Like you should run. You should definitely run. Running on sand is hard, by the way, as well. Start shooting behind you. I know that probably draw more. They are running fast on sand, you know. Running with that on your back as well. That would have been heavy. That would have been weighing you down. All right, we'll leave you here then. Hmm. Amanda was like, no, no, okay, you're on your own. We'll go our own way. Ah, your dog's fine. Your dog's a survivor. She's got an attitude. She has got an attitude. All right, look. Honestly, it's not that bad of a thing. Oh my god. I mean, I like her attitude, but it will get really annoying after a couple of hours. Like, if I was stuck there with her, I think I would just jump on the sand over and over again, to be honest. But you deal with dinosaurs every day. You have a rat. Yeah, that's closing. You've got that's a long stretch of sand. Yeah, that's a no. Were they literally waiting for you there? They knew which route you were taking, and they just waited for you there. Smooth, Connor. Very smooth. That would be terrifying. Well, Connor went head first, man. Could have dived into that shit. Connor's not even moving. You can still see Connor's ass. Look, Connor's. You can still see Connor's bum. He's literally just waiting there. I can't remember last time I was in a whirlpool. Probably when I was like 7, 6. Oh, yeah. What was you gonna do, Connor? Thank God Abby stopped you. Yeah, that would suck. Then they're screwed. Scrappy. You can see that he's. You can see that he's really distraught though. That's what I like about Leicester. He generally cares. Like he acts like he doesn't, but you can see how much he does care about the team, which is really nice to see. Yeah, I'll be pissed off. Someone dumped me by text. That was a dick move. Please tell me Abby's got no spiders. I know she's a reptile lover, but if she's got spiders, then that's a no-go. I mean, you literally don't know where you're going. Like, you've no anomaly, you're not following anything, you're just walking. Ah. Can you promise that? Don't know. Up to Steven. Steven is like a survivalist though, isn't he? Didn't Steven go hunting in the rainforest? I think we said that in episode 1. He just came back from hunting in the rainforest or something like that. Don't fall for it, Rex. Oof. She's got some good aim, I'm not gonna lie. Just, oh, that was a hit. Okay, now she deserves. Now she deserves to die. Not die, maybe. Get dumped by text, yeah. Honestly, Connor don't want any. Connor does not want any. Connor does not want any children. Like a glinting thing in the distance, or anomaly. Did she take a drink of that? I mean, it could lead you somewhere better than this. You know, I think anywhere's better than this. You just sandstorm. You just want somewhere with vegetation. You know, somewhere with food and that you can actually survive. Thank God you was near those things. Yeah, you've got her. Okay. I mean, it's really not going to be open now. It might reopen, but like I said, it could be 1,000 years, it could be 20 years, it could be 10 years. It like there's no actual point of waiting. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me, mate. He likes him. He likes them all. I mean, it's still going. Honestly, if it can survive a sandstorm, that is some really good, well built stuff. How the hell have you been surviving? Like, where have you been? You've literally broke the antenna, though. You broke the thing on top. Did it still work without that? Oh, it's a good plan by Cutter, though. It's a really ballsy move by Cutter. There you go. Yeah, that was really smart plan by Cutter. There you go. Yeah, he's gone. You should probably get back to the rocks. I'm just saying. Pretty good, yeah. Pretty smart move. Yeah, I'll be tiptoeing on the sand. Like, I'll be tiptoe. What's that thing in the dune where you do the walk that like kind of slows the worms so they don't get you? Like that little squiggle walk thing. They have them giant worms. I'll be doing that. Oof. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, that was a pretty smart move by her. I'm not gonna lie. That was a pretty smart move by her. They are more than they look awesome, by the way. Those look awesome. I'm pretty sure in the Silurian times they were not that big. That is really, really, really over exaggerated. But the design of those looks awesome. And they are much bigger than bug size Connor. What the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, probably ditch the bag. This looks really good for 2008. I'm just saying. Like, it doesn't look too bad. That thing has like survived a lot of bullets, you know. Oof. Oof. Look at that. That thing looks awesome. Looks a bit like a spider. Why did that thing not follow you? You would have thought that thing would have just kept on chasing you. I would take this over the Solarian any day. I mean, he's literally got boots on. That was a good stance. Okay. That stance, by the way, that punch from Cutter was like proper full on stance. That looked awesome. Small bugs. Okay. I want to talk about that at the end of the episode. I'll tell you, there's something I don't like about that. Yeah. That guy got knocked out by one punch, you know. It must be a good fucking punch. I'll be like, what are you trying to do? You're trying to mess with my head. You're telling me my she's dead, and now you're telling no, you're not dead. That would be so bad though. No one would believe you. No one would believe you. Imagine like keeping something that like secret drive you insane. It would be cool if she actually did. I don't think we see her again, but it would be cool if we did like see her again in the future and she actually did work for them. She could be like the next generation. Yeah, this is on you, Connor. Yeah, you know. That was your only evidence. It was your own fault for kind of keeping. Actually, oh well. Now we know what the next episode is going to have. It didn't have a next time. That actually scared me, you know. That future predator actually scared me. That was crazy. I forgot that they had that in the end. Yeah, that was a good episode. Let me look at that. There's some things I liked about it and some things I didn't. Uh, let's start off with the things that I did like about it. I like the actual story. You know, we haven't had that kind of story before. I don't think where we've had someone go into anomaly and we've had to like rescue them, like kind of out of the anomaly. I don't think we have. No, we've gone into the anomaly with agendas before, but not with the agenda of rescuing somebody, bringing somebody back. So it's a kind of unique story. I like the creatures. The scorpions really were the only good creatures. I mean, the millipedes were good as well, but they were a bit boring, obviously. But the scorpions were obviously the main highlight of the episode, main factor of it. I love the design, even though they were over exaggerated. They were definitely not that big in the Solarian. I don't know. Like, we don't know that, but I'm pretty sure that fossils and stuff would tell you that they're not like that. But I get that they have to up the creatures in this show for like otherwise they just won't be that interesting. You have to like up the scariness, up the factor of them to make them more interesting. Um, but I like that. I like the environment as well. Like the Slurian looked really cool. The girl was personality was really cool. She was kind of like a arrogant sort of child, but that's what children are going to be like, really. Uh, she was funny as well, though. She was really funny. And her backstory was kind of sad about her mother passing, and then she obviously looking after by her carer. That you never know how much you love something until it's ripped away from you. And when she was gone, she actually realized, oh my god, I need to do better. You know. So hopefully he's gonna be a better dad now to her, because knowing what it feels like when she's gone. Um, the whole thing about Claudia, not Claudia, Jenny. Oh my god, I'm doing what Cutter did. Jenny, her like engagement party and her outfit was wow. She looked really good this episode. I'm not gonna lie. Um, the stuff that I didn't like about the episode, actually, the whole thing about Stephen getting more and more anxious about the whole secret thing and not trusting Cutter, and there's a lot of not trusting going on between Cutter and Nick. But I'm actually agreeing more on Stephen's side watching this back, which is actually really surprising. I thought I agree with Cutter. But I feel like Cutter needs to be more honest with Steven about like what he thinks he knows and what he's like about the cleaner thing on the boat, the detector being hacked, stuff like that. But I guess you can't. You don't know who to trust. So Steven could be on it. We know he's not, but to Cutter, Steven could be on it, which is. But I feel like you got to trust your main man. You know, you got to trust your boy that he's been with you for so long. Since before all this even started, you know. So yeah, I feel like you should trust him a little bit more. But Steven's doing the same thing about Helen, you know, not telling Cutter about Helen, which they're both not being trustworthy. They're both being really shady. Um, and that whole thing about the army, you know, they got more leads on that. And then obviously, oh my god, Caroline's just kidnapped Rex because she got dumped by. To be honest, Connor should not have done that. You don't dump someone by fucking text. That is a horrible thing to do. That is a horrible thing to do. Stuff that I think there's only really one thing that I didn't like about this episode that kind of pissed me off a little bit, and that was at the end when they found another anomaly in the Silurian era. I'm not too mad about that because we do know that there are so many anomalies that like they open up everywhere, so it was only a matter of time for one open the Silurian. But what I'm pissed off about is that when they got back, they got an anomaly leading back to their time, exactly to their time. And I'm all for plot armor, you know, it had to work because of the plot, otherwise they would never have got back and they would have died. But it's just too much of a coincidence. I'm sorry. Out of all of the time periods, like millions of millions of millions of millions of years, they go through an anomaly that leads exactly back to their time, the exact like a couple hours after they left. That for me was just too perfect. It was too good. It just made it. I'm about to say it made it unrealistic, but the whole thing's unrealistic. But it just there's something about plot armor, and then there's something about something that just makes it too realistic. That just makes it too good, you know, too unrealistic and too good. Because I just to find a novel that led back to your time, like I don't know. I don't think I like that very much. I would have been. It would have been better if they never got abandoned, you know, and they had to find another way back, and they actually went back through the same anomaly. But the fact that they had to go through another one that led to the same time, I don't know. I didn't really like that. I just feel like it was, like I said, too perfect. Uh, but yeah, well, this episode here. That's the only thing in the episode that I didn't really like. But the whole of the episode as a whole, really enjoyable. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next episode. We're nearly done. We've got I think 2 more episodes. This season has 1 more episode than season 6. Had 7 episodes. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. See you guys next episode.